Wow, it feels so good to be here. Woohoo! Shall we shake the building to show the world our excitement? Come on, I want to hear you. What about here? You can do better than that. What about here? Fantastic, fantastic. I am a proud mom. I'm a servant leader. I'm a team builder. I'm a friend to many. I am a goal achiever. I am professional in network marketing. I am not a quitter. I am Senior Vice President in ACN. My name is Francoise Monfray. Thank you. Everything I have achieved has been a team effort, and from the deep part of my heart, I would like to thank my team. Thank you. I feel so honored and humbled to be able to give this training here, which is probably one of my favorite training, Women in MLM. It all started for me 13 years ago. I got invited by a dear friend, Mr. Art Napolitano, and his partner at his time, George Zaluki, and they invited me to an international convention just like this one. It was in Stockholm. It was not the right timing for me. We had 4 kids at home with my husband. I had a passion job. I used to be a tour guide, taking French people to foreign countries and organizing some conventions and seminars for foreigners. I was very busy. I was really overwhelmed with work. But for the friendship and for the respect for Artie and George, I decided to go to this convention. I'm glad I did. It changed my life. I spent 3 days just like here, and I really loved the leadership. I really loved the environment, and I decided I would be serious about this opportunity. When I came back to my home in Nice, my husband was waiting for me with the 4 kids. I didn't try to explain everything. I just told him, and that's a hint for you, if your partner is not here. I told him, you know, honey, if you love me enough, give me 1 year. And in 1 year, I will see if I am any good for ACN, and if ACN is any good for me. That was the deal. So I had a lot of pressure. So I took everything, all my notes from the weekend, and I decided to be the product of the system. I applied the system. In 4 months, I became team coordinator, continued to work hard. In 18 months, I became the very first RVP from France. I didn't know it was not possible, so I made it. And I made my very first mistake. I stopped doing what I used to do to become RVP. I relaxed a little too much. I'm very happy because I had a dear friend, Mr. Dominique Cano-Flores, who showed the way. He was really in a hurry to become Senior Vice President. He made it before me. I was kind of, if he can do it, I can do it too. So I roll up my sleeves and become also Senior Vice President. And you know, thank you. And you know what? The last 13 years, I've been complaining that there were not enough women here on stage. And I don't want to be a woman of success. I want to be a woman of value. But honestly, when you see the industry, there are more than 100 million of IBOs around the world. And 75% of them, they are women. I don't know the numbers, I don't know the figures of ACN, but I don't think it is the case. So all of us, I hope we can lock arms and try to find a balance between the male leadership and the female leadership. Is that an idea we can have? So this is why I wanted to tell you that I love my CEO income and my flip-flop lifestyle, because now, thanks to ACN, I live in Mauritius. in the Indian Ocean. I decide how hard I want to work. I decide how I want to organize my work around my lifestyle. And this is so good. This is so nice. I think that so far, we did so little. We can do so much all together. And I think it's not about discovering yourself, but it's really about creating yourself. So please, ladies, high heels and high goals. You can all become regional vice president. So this is not that we don't have any examples. We have fantastic examples in the States. Debbie Davis, one of the very first IBO, she has a such a beautiful story. Here you have Chanel Bird. She's pregnant, working on a senior vice president position in the organization of her husband. And here you have Leana Gabriel. And of course, we have Liliana and Miriam in Europe. I don't want to forget my dear friend Saida Boukari was on her way to become regional vice president. Talent has no gender. Success is not a gender problem. All these ladies, including me, we built the stage where you can come and dance. We decided that money is not going to be a problem anymore. We know that it's not network marketing. We know it's network marketing. And this is a picture of me 11 years ago for my RVP promotion. I know from the outside, I haven't changed too much. Thanks to Benevita and Alimine. Thank you, Peter. I love you, Peter. But in the inside, I did change a lot. My friends tell me that I'm a better friend. My kids tell me that I'm a better mom. I hope to be a better partner for my ASEAN friends. Because I know improvement starts with I. And this company is going to help you to stretch. And this is the good news about doing ASEAN. I always told my kids, I told you about 4 kids, these are the last 2 ones. Leah, she was 4 when I started, and you can see her right here in Mauritius enjoying life. I always told them, all depends on the second letter. It really depends on you. Adrian became a soccer player, professional. They understand their success at their level, but I always included them, the 4 of them, in my business. I never took my kids as an excuse. I took them my reason why. I remember drawing vision boards with the kids. They were choosing what kind of vacation, where they wanted to go. And anytime I was very busy with my ASEAN business, I was telling my kids, Mom is working to make the holiday possible. They chose London. Good deal. It was amazing. I can't tell you who was the most proud when I took the whole family and paid for 1 week vacation with the ASEAN money in London. And my kids, recently they told me, Mom, the best education for business that you gave us, that was watching you, building your ASEAN business from home. And you know what? Any mom here? That's not what you leave to your kids, which is very important. That's what you leave in your kid. In your ASEAN business, they are going to watch you, and you are going to leave amazing thing for your kids. One thing I really noticed that one of the major challenges that we have when I talk to ladies, it's the time. I became black belt in time management, because I know it's a resource. I know it's so important, the time. I know we all have 24 hours in a day. We all have 7 days in a week, from Monday to Sunday. And one day, or someday is not one of them. We all have 52 weeks. We don't know how many years we're going to live. But we have this time which is really precious. And what I learned a few years ago, that was how to deal with my priorities. So my priorities, they are not going to be your priorities. But I always start with my priorities. So priority for me is to, of course for all of us, is to bring, this is the jar of life. That's the jar of your life. How are you going to fill the jar of your life? So of course I put some water and some food, that's what we need. I put the family, that's one of my priority. I put my health, the health. If you're not in good health, nothing else happens. And of course I take care of my health, as I told you. So I do sport, and I of course put my kid first. You know, when you're parents, your kids, that's so important. I took my friends. My friends, you have to take care of the relationship. And I took also my spirituality. You need time to get back to your source, because your source is going to be more resource for your team. So I know some of you, you are praying. I love yoga. That's part of my spirituality. And I put all my passions every day. I take care of my passions. I put love. Love is important. Nothing about love. Okay, you see the jar is pretty full. You think it's full? Your life is full? There's still some space. There's still some space for things which are important. They matter, but not that important. So you can put little things, to me, those are little things, just material things. Take care of your car, housekeeping, shopping. You know, that's important. Those are the little graveyard that you can put. It takes time. Those little things, shopping takes time. Shouldn't take all your time. You think it's full? The jar of life? You think your life is full? Well, you still have some space for sand. Sand, that's everything which makes things, the life nicer. It can be enjoying a cup of coffee with somebody. It can be also playing video games. It can be watching TV. It can be, all surfing the internet, junk mails, spending some time. The problem of most of the people, they start with the sand. Do you know people who stay like 3 or 4 hours on the internet every day? Do you know some people watching TV? Do you know some people, for example, that are going to play video games all day? If they start with that, the sand is, the jar is pretty full of sand, but then there is no more space for the golf ball, what is very important. And I know one lady, for example, she spent like 4 hours every day cleaning her house. I prefer having my Asian business and paying somebody to clean my house. Don't you think so? The thing is, no matter how full your life is, you always have some time to enjoy a beer with a friend or a cup of coffee with somebody from your family, because the relationship really counts. Take care of your time. Ladies, it's time to break out of your shell. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the change of the economy? Are you waiting for the change of the weather? It's time for you to really deserve, to have what you really deserve. Kofi Annan said that empowering the lady is going to give more prosperity to the world. This is really what I think. This is really what I have in me. And that's why I don't want to have a life of, let's say, applause. I want a life of purpose. I want to tell you all, you ladies, you can be RVP. Your smile, that's your logo. Your personality, that's your business card. The way you are going to give your personality, the way you are going to offer your smile, the way you are going to open your heart. This is your personality. And your personality is perfect. Don't change anything. It is just perfect. Don't try to be somebody else. Oscar Wilde said, be yourself, because everybody else is already taken. Stay, be yourself. I want to say a special word for my dear friend Saida Bukhari, because this lady, she understood that leadership is influence. This lady increased her level of influence. This lady she's putting her heart in the business. She's putting the business in her heart. This lady is amazing in France. She understands that we are rivers. We're in the reservoir. I mean, all the information she gets, all the information she got the last 8 years, she's giving that to all the distributors, all the IBOs from France. And she knows the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of the dreams. We have great dreams. I have great dreams for all the ladies here. And you know, this is not Gossip Girl here. We are here to discuss ideas. We are here to change the world, because we can all do that, all together. I really, really hope that everybody will understand that you can do it. We have to become a game changer. You know, there are already enough players. We've been working and we've been trying in the basement so far, but the glass ceiling has opened up. Now you can have it. You can have everything you want with this ACN business, but it's going to happen right in here, in your mind. Don't be afraid of the light. The babies are afraid of the dark. You shouldn't be afraid of the light, because we need you. You know, one woman, she can make a difference. But together, we can rock the world. And gentlemen, we need you. I love men. I love men. You know what? We need you. I love men. I still have my father. He's going to turn 90. I have fantastic brothers. I have amazing sons. I even have a male dog. I mean, it's not a problem of gender, but we need to work together. And I want to say a few words. I apologize for all of you here who are at least TC or above, and if you don't have your picture right here. But I'm so proud to work with these ladies. I mean, they are ladies of the good times, so they are also ladies of the bad times. They are leaders. You know, they understood that a star is shining at night. They understood that to get a rainbow, you need to have the sun, but you also need to have the rain. So sometimes, of course, we get tired. Do we give up? Of course not. I'm so proud of all these ladies from all over Europe. Some of them are just 20. Some of them are mom or even grandma. Some of them are professional in network marketing. Some of them just started last summer. Some of them are part-time. Some of them are full-time. I'm so proud to work with you ladies. All those beautiful ladies, sexy ladies. Sexy, it's not a shape. It's not a size. It's intelligence. It's confidence. It's class. I love you all. I love you, my dear ladies. And we want more of you right here on stage. Because half of the population, they are female. I'm fanatical about ladies' power. I want to build a dynasty of women. And I think we can do it. Because you are powerful. Maybe you don't know that you are that powerful, but you are. 80% is mechanic. 80% is psychology. Only 20% is mechanic. So if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're also right. I mean, don't have any fear. The fear, face everything and run. I mean, you can have the fear, which could be some stress, but do it anyway, because you can do it. So let's lock arms together. Anybody would like to sponsor more women? Say hi. Okay. Can I give you a little, let's say, can I give you some advice? Okay. What I heard so far, you know, have you ever heard of this training about the personalities? I'm going to do a quick review for all the new people. I understood a few years ago, and that really helped me a lot. We can listen to the same message, but we don't understand the same message. It depends on all the filters that we have, the psychology we have, the personality that we have. So in network marketing, we usually give them animal names. Is that okay with you? So you will see that you can have like 2 or 3 of these animal names, but you do have a dominant personality. And what happens is, like, for example, the urchins, they are the analytical people. They love the facts, they love the details, they love the figures. To be honest with you, when I started, they were driving me mad. I wanted to say nuts. Because, we had those paperwork, rep agreement, and they were turning around the rep agreement to read all the details. So they usually need 2 or 3 presentations, these people who are urchins. Once they are in, they're amazing, because they are going to do it based on the facts, and they out-research you, and they're really good. So urchins. Usually they are accountants, they can be lawyers and engineers. The second animal I wanted to talk about, that's the whale. The whale, they're amazing. They're the helpers. They love to give back. They love to pass the information. They're going to help you to build one organization. They're usually nurses, or they are teachers. The third group of animal, they are dolphins. Okay, the dolphins, let's say that they are the life of the party. The dolphins, they're a lot of fun. They can't imagine doing ACN with friends and making money. I mean, they love that. They love the party, PBR. They love the party. They love the international convention. And everybody wants to be with them. And the last animal, that's the sharks. And those sharks, let's say they are money motivated. They are driven. They are the ones who, they usually, they are very beautiful cars, very beautiful stuff. And whenever I want to sponsor a shark, I usually wear my, shark jewelry. By the way, that was a surprise for Christmas. That was a surprise for my husband. Because the year of my RVP, you guys, you buy cars. We ladies, we buy diamonds. So that was a surprise for him. I got the ring from ACN. I bought myself some diamonds. So I usually bring my beautiful jewelry to sponsor a shark. So let's get a few seconds, share with your neighbor what you think you are. Are you a shark? Are you a dolphin? Are you a whale? Can you take a few seconds just to share with your neighbor? Who do you think is your dominant personality? You have that? Okay? All right? Aha, that's funny. That's funny because I'm watching you. And, okay. Translation, okay? They are doing such a good job. Used to be my job. Okay, lovely, thank you. This is fun because I'm watching you. And you know what? My turn to talk, okay? I know some of you. The dolphins, they usually share that with all the neighbors. They share that they are dolphins because, they love to talk. I've seen some people, they haven't shared anything. Maybe they are urchins, so they didn't get enough information to know that they are an urchin, but that's fine, it's okay. I've seen some of you just saying that I'm a shark. Okay, how do we sponsor some women? They want to get going. I understand. And the problem is that usually when you sponsor women or when you want to sponsor women, most of you presume that one of these women in front of you, she's going to be either an urchin, she loves the details, all the ingredients of the creams and all this stuff, or she is a whale. She's going to help my organization. But you want some news? Do you want some news? I noticed that the top IBOs here, female IBOs, They are not urchins. They are not whales. I know Saida quite well. Saida, she's a dolphin. She just loves everybody. Everybody loves Saida. Because, of course, she knows all the details. Of course, she wants to help the team. So she has part of the urchin, she has part of the whale. But she is a dolphin, that's for sure. And when I'm thinking about Miriam, my dear friend Miriam, she's just like me. We are sharks. We are sharks. Do you know what? Because we want the teams to make money. I mean, we want production. We want ETA within 30 days. We want, we don't want to sell creams. We want to sell dreams. Of course. And you know what, Miriam, that's why we don't look like nightmare, right? So this is how we are. So next time you have one woman sitting in front of you, please just assume that she can be a shark, that maybe she wants to make as much money as you do. Because those little girls with dreams, they become women with vision. And you know what? We don't want a perfect life. We want a happy life. And first of all, if I can give you some piece of advice, you have to own your happiness, because your husband is not going to make you happy. Your car is not going to make you happy. I mean, the house is not going to make you happy. Even your kids are not going to make you happy unless you are happy with what you have and who you are. You have to love you. My dear sisters, my dear brothers, you have to love you first, and you have to decide inside of your heart that you are happy to do ACN instead of inside of the stuff that you can have, because we all want a happy life. And at the end of the day, this is relationship marketing, right? So relationship marketing, to be honest with you, you have three choices. You can give up, but we don't want to give up on dreams. You can also give in. Everything that you are going to learn this weekend, you can give it to your team. You can also give it all. Let us decide that you can take the decision this weekend, the next 5 years, that you are going to work as you never worked before in order to have the life that nobody will have. Give it all. And this is relationship marketing. I want to be your friend. I want you to connect with me. Because as I told you, I was a tour guide. So I show the way, I know the way, I can help you to go your way. Because I know it's not that easy to give an appointment to a gentleman in one hotel at 8 o'clock. I know that. I can help you on that. So please connect with me with social media. And I mean, in ACN, giving back, that's in our DNA. I want to help you to become RVP. And I need to wrap up. And I want to tell you something which is very important to me. You know, you have to marry the process and divorce the result. The idea is that you have to enjoy the journey, not only the destination. Don't tell me that you are going to be happy once you become RVP. Start to be happy, and there is a high chance that you will become an RVP. Because, I mean, we are fortunate we know this ACN business. You know, I have an addiction, which is called winning. I want all of you to win. But never forget, you will never get what you wish. You will get what you really expect. And there is really, any problem has a solution. That's why we don't go through problems. We grow through problems. If it's up to me, it's up to me. So dream big. It costs the same. Fake it until you make it. And now, all my dear ladies here, if what you do inspire people to do more, to become more, to have more, then you're a leader. And your place is right here. You need to come here on the stage. Never forget, behind every successful woman, there is herself. I love you all.